Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, Star Advisor Alonzo Hall, and I'm returning today to whap and tap on your head with another ADH Wealth solution. Before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links will be in the description of this video. Hey, Miss Queen, what's going on? So, I made a video a few years back. Basically, I was in my feelings, rightfully so, ranting about Wall Street Trapper, how he's a fake advisor, this, that, and the third, which I still stand behind. What's going on, Malika? However, one of the things that the reason I'm recanting the statement is because my issue was, hey, that doesn't have his license, and without your license, there's no way for you to have recourse as the consumer if anything he does messes you up, right? And then the bad part about it is all that a lot of these fake social media financial gurus do is show you the wins. They never show you the losses. Prime example, I showed you guys on one of my videos, my pocket watch, and I think it was my May forecast, where I showed you, as an insurance agent, my check was $44. But then I showed you the following week, my check was $7,900. And what happens is, with a lot of these gurus, they'll only show you the $7,900 check, not the $44 check. And my issue with that is it misleads the people, because now you think this person has a winning strategy, this, that, and third. So the only portion that I'm recanting is that, you absolutely shouldn't listen to him. I don't think you should take, spend $3,500 for his courses and stuff. But his free YouTube stuff, by all means, listen to it. Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day. So, there is that possibility. Right? However, realistically, you want to, you kind of want to do your own due diligence, obviously. Thank you, Malika. You also want to really run it by multiple professionals, right? I actually had someone who did a consult with me, and they were like, well, I have been watching your content for a moment, and I got a few other opinions. I think that's actually the best thing to do. It might cost you a few dollars if you're sitting with multiple financial professionals, but in my opinion, I think that's probably one of the best options for you, is to sit with someone who, or a few people who are financial professionals, and get a few different opinions, right? I just think that's kind of a good thing. I bring this shit in to get serviced. I bring my car in to get serviced. It's giving me some issues right now. Oh yeah, I guess you guys have never seen my car, huh? There it is. Yeah, there. So, but, oh snap. Such is life, right? So, let me hop in. I'm actually headed out to visit my grandmother real fast. Oh shit, I just dropped my house keys. Put this up with y'all, and I'll be here with y'all. Close my door. Put on my driving glasses. Gotta do that, right? Buckle up. Yeah, my radio done messed up, so now I can't listen to music. That's why I gotta bring this in to get serviced. But that's the thing about Benz, is they're all electric, right? I'm not gonna turn on the AC right now. Yeah, because they're all electric. So, one thing goes wrong, a bunch of stuff goes wrong, right? Um, but you know, such is life. So, life has folks in progress every day and see success, right? Um, what's good, my boy? How you? Right, that's a buddy of mine, one of my neighbors. So she says, "What? My car radio messing up too, but I don't have a Benz." That's all right. It's the same difference. It's a car. You know, it just costs more to maintain. To be honest, that's really the only thing about Benz German engineering or luxury cars. To be honest, but I actually do appreciate Benz. Um, they're actually quality vehicles. But so my issue with Wall Street Trapper, like I was saying, is he has some decent information for you, right? It's decent information, but the problem with the information is that it's not. Like I said, it's not 1,000% accurate. Nothing is always 1,000% accurate, right? You're gonna have situations where people are inaccurate with their investment advice, which is totally fine. Which is why you come to an advisor like myself, and that's the purpose of paying the fee up front, so you get unbiased opinions. So it's cool to pay someone like Wall Street Trapper, but the problem is when you're paying someone like Wall Street Trapper, you have to understand if you get harmed by him or his advice, there is no recourse you can take. You can say, "Oh, I'm gonna meet him in the streets and beat his ass." That sounds nice, but that's likely not gonna happen, right? What is gonna happen is you might say some negative shit about him on, YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media medium or platform you're speaking about him on, right? And then at which point, he's gonna end up deleting your comments or erasing you from his post. So you won't be able to get your voice out there in regards to, how you've been, oh, damn, how you've been wrong. This street gonna fuck up my car. Get behind these guys. Speed up or slow down, dude. Let me get behind you because I'm turning. But so what ends up happening is you get, and I don't want to just pick on Wall Street Trapper. Wall Street Trapper is just a name that we're all familiar with. So I'm not just talking about Wall Street Trapper specifically when I, talk the negative stuff. Now, in terms of the positive stuff, I am talking specifically about Wall Street Trapper, and that's what I'm recanting. Because Wall Street Trapper has a background that's similar to mine, right? He's made some mistakes in his past, and there's nothing wrong with having made mistakes, cleaning yourself up, getting on the right path, doing the right at this moment, right? What do I mean by that? Well, I'm in insurance, I'm in financial services, I'm actually here looking to help people to create their legacies, right? I do love the way this baby picks up, though. Golly, would y'all go? Oh my God. We punting today? Yeah, I'm a little bit of a speedster. So, I go 40 everywhere, but you can always do that with a performance vehicle, right? Only thing is, I wish I would have got the 4MATIC, the 4-wheel drive instead of the rear-wheel drive, because rear-wheel drive picks up speed too much, right? Because it's the back wheels that power the car. So when she gets going, right? That's the thing. Like now. Let's go. So yeah, I love highway traffic, by the way, because I get to go where I'm going, right? And then that's kind of what happens. So with a person like Wall Street Trapper, like I said, is paying the fee for his services because he's not licensed, so there's no recourse. Whereas someone like me, you can actually sue. right? So if I end up causing you harm, you can actually sue a licensed financial advisor, right? That's why they have professional liability insurance, right? Because of the event that, hey, my advice, what have you, may have harmed this, possibly harmed this client. So we give you safeguards, but that's why things like being an accredited investor are so important. Why? Because as an accredited investor, there are things that safeties and protections that are removed from you. Whereas if you're just a regular retail investor, you might still have some of those safeties and protections. Now, one of the things that you do lose is the benefit of a certain tax of capital gains, right? Where you end up having that tax, or losing that tax if you are an accredited investor. So it's kind of a benefit for being well-to-do. There's all sorts of tidbits and tricks, but for the most part, like I said, someone like Wall Street Trapper isn't all that bad. It's just slightly dangerous to take his advice wholeheartedly, right? What's going on, Shar Willie? How you doing? So yeah, it's just kind of dangerous to take his advice wholeheartedly, because again, without recourse is really like there's no consequences if he screws you, right? Not that he's trying to screw you, but even people with their license end up screwing their clients over sometimes because their client wants ABC, XYZ, or their client doesn't know how to ask a question. I'll give you an example. My own mother, she let me manage some of her retirement account money. And so I told her she can actually contribute to it annually if she so chooses. She was like, okay, but what happens if I don't contribute to it? And I was like, well, nothing, right? Because I didn't understand that she was asking about her taxes. So I'm like, yeah, nothing happens if you don't contribute to it. It's just you don't get the benefit of the increased contribution, right? So I'm like, okay. So then when tax time comes, she's like, oh, that's what I was asking when I meant what happens if I don't make another payment. What are the tax implications? And I explained to her, well, it's not a taxable event anyway. You would be putting after tax dollars. So what often happens is people don't even know the question to ask. So when you ask Wall Street Trapper something and you don't need a question to ask, you end up asking the wrong thing, and he answers it. You ask advice, but because it's inaccurate, it doesn't work out in your favor. You end up mad, but you end up not being able to do anything to him because he has no license. So, that's it, folks. At any rate, look, I didn't mean to. I'm literally wasn't even trying to go long for more than live for more than 5 minutes. Mother, I'm probably gonna stop at Walmart too because I want to pick up some salad fixings. And have me a nice salad. Shout out to Sheed. We here for the grind. We eating healthy. So I went and copped the Ninja NutriBullet juicer. So I'm gonna make me a smoothie. I got some brewer's yeast, some spirulina, a bunch of stuff to go ahead and get my smoothie right. But like I said, folks, that Wall Street Trapper guy, nothing's totally wrong with him, which is why I'm recanting my statement. It's just the reality. You do need to be careful because unlicensed people are likely, there's no recourse. So with a license is wrong, you can actually take recourse, and there's a possibility where they can either face jail time or have to pay restitution. What is restitution? Well, that means they got to pay you back for the money that you lost based on their advice or recommendation or based on what you purchased from them. So it's a cool thing. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, wipe ass, work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass, work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. work in progress every day, and see success. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute, 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 salute. Come on, dude, speed up, bro. You're doing 10 miles an hour. Like, you slowing traffic down, guys. Jeez. Hopefully I could turn in here. Jeez. All right, folks. Salute. Sorry. Like I said, wipe ass, ladies and gentlemen. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.